Did you know that in 2023, every industry field faced a decrease? The least decreasing one was food and beverages, standing at 3% loss. Right besides that, there was the industry field of luxury brands and luxury articles, standing at 4%. Every other industry field faced a higher decrease. Now you will learn why luxury brands are a good bet. And at the end of this video, I will share with you some tips and advices how you can make money with luxury brands. My name is Orkan and I'm an industrial engineer. I look at the potentials of several business fields and try to cut that down into actionable items so that you can make the most profit out of it. So the statistic that the top two of the least decreasing industry fields are foods and beverages on the one hand, and luxury brands on the other hand are quite interesting when it comes to the Pyramid of Maslow. Because due to his theory in 1943, he stated that people want to firstly cover physiological needs, like foods and beverages. Okay, that's the reason why it least decreased due to this theory. Next, there are the safety needs due to Maslow, followed by love and social belonging needs. After you covered those, then you will come into the esteem and lastly to the self-actualization need. The self-actualization stands at the top of the pyramid. Maslow stated that people only want to cover self-actualization needs when these four other needs are covered in a sequential order. But the current statistic of 2024 shows us otherwise. And now we face the fact that self-actualization industries and physiological needs industries are the ones which are least decreasing. This leads us to questioning the model and its relevance in 2024. But what does that mean in particular? Quite simply said, people give self-actualization and the need for self-actualization nearly the same importance as covering their physical needs nowadays. This is immensely triggered by social media. Let us start with some general facts on the luxury industry. The main customer target for luxury brands are so-called high net worth individuals. In aggregate, you can say that the luxury industry achieved a sales standing at $350 billion globally in the year of 2022. The top 10 luxury goods sales rise 23%. France leads the number when it comes to luxury good companies. Most of them are located in Paris. The e-commerce channels for luxury goods are rising. In the past years, this trend grew immensely and it is expected to grow even more in the future. Furthermore, the market for second-hand items are on the rise as well. They are facing some challenges right now, which we will cover later in this video as well. But now let's come to the part how you can benefit from these facts. Let us start with our first tip. Investing. In an uncertain world, consumers tend to spend their money on very well-known brands and very well-known products. Hard luxury goods like jewelry, watches or leather items are on the run and always a good bet to go with. Generally, you can say if you want to buy a luxury good item, it is always a good bet to go with a very well-known brand on the one hand, and to look on the pieces on the other hand which that brand drops. Is it an iconic piece? Does it have a history? Does it have a community, a consumer base which is just waiting for that item to drop? Then it is surely a good invest to go with. And brands like Rolex, Hermes and Chanel are always something you should consider when it comes to investing. Also, an investment tip which we will just cover on the sideline in this video is the investment in stock options for luxury brands. A very well-known company which is publicly traded is Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy. The second way to make money with luxury brands is to create following through generating attention. Let's be honest. People love to wear brands because it gets attention and it gets recognition. That is why people love to wear it. The idea how you can generate money with it is quite simple. If you have the purchasing power to purchase brand products, do it and create an online presence where you show off your newest fashion items, where you do like product reviews, etc. Because most people are interested in that kind of content, but they lack the purchasing power. If you have that, you can use that as your advantage. Let us come to our third tip, how to make money with luxury brands. It is e-commerce. As we pointed out in the stats section of this video, you saw that the second-hand market for luxury items and luxury brands are on the rise. This example is underlined in the watch sector globally. Because nowadays you can, if you have good connections, buy some Rolexes much cheaper in the store, which are then factory new, But in the reseller market, you will face much higher prices. This is quite normal because the demand in the market is much higher than the supply which is generated. So if you have good connections, you will be able to have the first pieces and then resell them to a higher price and make your profit out of that. Another good example is the sneakers market. People are sleeping in front of stores just to get the first pair of sneakers. Most of the people are trying to resell the sneakers online and make a cut and make a profit out of that. So what you need to do right now is then quite simple as well. Watch the newest drops of your selected brands. Next, create a network that allows you to get early access to the product and then try to resell it to the community you identified early on. We said in this video that the second-hand items for luxury goods are on the run, but they have one limitation. It is the reliability of the product. And it is the trustfulness regarding the vendor. And NFTs could solve this issue by creating digital certificates. We know that there was a crash in the market of NFTs in the last 2 to 3 years because it was really scammy, the technology wasn't matured enough, and some YouTubers or some other influencers tried to make their cut by selling not valuable stuff to their community, so it crashed. This is quite normal, but the technology is real and the technology has a specific use case. This is also a reason for Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy that they created the so-called Aura blockchain consortium. This consortium is called Aura, and Aura has nearly every luxury brand in their network. So what they do is they create digital certificates as NFT and they enhance the customers to go to the digital world as well. Furthermore, Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy started just selling their NFTs in 2023 for a price tag at $42,000. I provided you as always the sources in the description box down below. If you want to build your community from scratch, make sure to follow us, because our social commerce application called Collectum will drop this year. On Collectum you will be able to digitize all your physical belongings. And if you go with the tips we mentioned in this video, you can upload your luxury items and create a community early on. If you liked this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.